Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another daily Videodevo. Rene here, and as you can see behind me, I am in the beautiful St. Peter's Square in Rome. St. Peter's Basilica is just behind me. There's the Vatican, the center of Catholic Christianity the world over. And you might know that the church is called St. Peter's Basilica because Peter, the apostle, is believed by historians to have been martyred right here. The square that I am standing on, now the colonnade in front of St. Peter's Church, was once a huge stadium called Nero's Circus, where the Emperor Nero put Christians to death in so-called games. He fed them to wild beasts. He had them burned alive at the stake. And Peter himself was crucified upside down. That happened in an ancient Roman stadium that is on the spot where I am standing right now in front of St. Peter's Basilica. And Jesus foretold this for Peter in John chapter 21. After Jesus reinstates Peter, Jesus tells Peter, when you are old, you will go where you do not want to go. And the author of the Gospel of John says that Jesus said this to warn Peter about what kind of death he would die in serving Jesus Christ. And Peter has a very human, very Peter-like response to this. He doesn't say, yes, Lord, I will do whatever you want me to do. Instead, Peter points to John and he says, but Lord, what about him? In other words, okay, you're telling me I'm going to die. What about that guy? Peter's so full of pride and jealousy, even in that tender moment. And Jesus looks at Peter and he says, if I want him, the Apostle John, to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? I'm asking you to follow me. And of course, that applies to you and me as well. All of us live lives that probably aren't 100% what we want. Maybe we haven't been cured of certain illnesses that we've had chronically throughout much of our adult lives, or maybe our entire lives. Or maybe we don't have the kind of relationships we want, or the kind of marriage we want, or the kind of friendships we want, the kind of income we want, the kind of job we want. And we say to God, but Lord, I see other people who do have what I want so bad. What about them? How come I can't have a life like them? And Jesus says, hey, if I want them to live forever, if I want them to have $100 million, if I want them to be world famous, if I want them to have the best marriage in the world, if I want them to have model-like looks, what is that to you? I'm asking you to follow me. And believe me, those other people have problems of their own as well, right? So whatever you feel dissatisfied with today, maybe it's where you live, maybe it's some other situation in life, I hope you hear the tender but correcting voice of Jesus saying to you, hey, if I want to give those other people just spectacular glory, what is that to you? You follow me. I pray that just as the lights just came on behind me at St. Peter's Church, that the light bulb will go on over your head and you'll hear Jesus saying that to you. I can bless other people however I want to bless them. I'll bless you in a special way just for you. So don't worry about what other people have or don't have. You just focus on following Jesus. God bless you. I think if you do, you're going to have a great day and a great life.